Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. The Attleboro Community Garden put on their annual garden party on Saturday. The event featured a garden tour and workshop by Master Gardener Kathi Gariepy, in addition to a barbecue. Organizer Juliet Texera gave us the details.
Today at the garden, we are hosting our annual garden party. It's an open house. It's for the gardeners, their families, as well as anybody who's interested in coming from the community. We like to do an education program, so today we have Master Gardener Kathi Gariepy, who is here, presenting a class on garden pest and disease. And it's an interactive workshop, so she will be walking around the garden with gardeners and taking a look at issues that people might have. We have a children's activity table, rock painting, and at noontime we are going to have a barbecue, a potluck barbecue. And this is just a chance for us to gather for the spring and actually it's the beginning of summer and to start celebrating. We're starting to see some great harvests come in, even though it's early in the season. The garden is in its 21st year. We are located near downtown Attleboro on a former parking lot. The garden is on city land, and it's a joint venture between the City of Attleboro and the Attleboro Land Trust, and the Attleboro Land Trust manages the garden. We have gardeners from throughout Attleboro and from a few surrounding towns, a diverse group of people who have come together because we enjoy gardening. We learn from each other. Some of us are experts and some of people are beginning gardeners, and we share and find out what each other do and learn from each other. We do some community programs, so we at least once a year, if not twice a year, we do a harvest day and we gather from our plots and we donate fresh vegetables to a local food pantry, and we've been doing that every year that the garden's been open. We do feel as responsibility to the community. At the same time, we're also enabling people to grow fresh food at a low cost. Every year that I've been doing this, we've had some incremental improvements to the garden every year. And so this year we were very fortunate. We had 3 Boy Scouts who did their Eagle Scout projects at the garden. One of the Boy Scouts, Cooper Shum, built a potting table. And this is a table that we can gather around, that we can do work on, and then there's shelves underneath. Another, Ben Signoff, he did shed beautification, so we've had a shed here for a year and a half, and he organized the shed, put in shelving. In addition, he built these 2 planters on each side of the shed, and one of our gardeners has put in an herb garden, so it's absolutely beautiful. And a third, Isa Sadiq, he did some additional beautification at the garden, and he brought in some crushed stone at the front of the garden to help with weed control. So I really wanted to thank those Boy Scouts. We've also had quite a few other people from the community who have helped out. One person donated over 100 books to the garden, so we now have a lending library. And a little later this season, you are going to see that we are building a little library, and we expect to have that out and available for the community to use in about a month's time. And that'll be by our parking lot side. We do our registration starting in February. And the best way to do that is you can take a look. We do our registration at the Attleboro Library, so we will be on their calendar, or they can contact me at textjade@yahoo.com. Or we also have a Facebook page, Attleboro Community Garden, and you can like that page and we will announce the registration sessions then. So the plots this year were $25 for the season, and the season runs April through the beginning of November, although we do have gardeners who will garden way past November.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website at DoubleACS.com, by downloading the DoubleACS mobile app, or by visiting the DoubleACS Roku channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.